that before now.
All right. It is November 30th. We are hosting our November council meeting. Unfortunately, Gothi Beast can't be with you, so I, as the scribe, it falls on me to host our meeting tonight. So welcome, everyone. It also falls on me to take attendance. So I'm just going to run through real quick. We have Carla and our wonderful financial advisor, Russ. I'm sorry. And Jay and Sprinkle and Dan the Man and Callista and Soul. All right. In my top left corner, I have Carla. So how do you feel about opening up our meeting tonight?
Sure, that's fine. Let me think. I think I've gotten 3 more in my Discord in my area. Trying to think of what else. Not really much has changed. My chair left me. Congratulations, Jay. Not really much to go off of, honestly. That's not much has changed. Sorry, kids in the background.
We love kids.
Yeah, gotta love them. I can't think of anything else. My mind is drawing a blank.
Okay, do we have anything coming up
Yes,
on the calendar?
We have the Pansexual and Panromantic Day. I have that. I think it's on the 13th. Let me check real quick. Pretty sure I had that up. Okay, it is on the 8th of December. That's what we have coming up for this. And then we also have World AIDS Day. That's another one that's coming up.
And will you have a write-up for that?
I don't have it yet, but I can get that here probably tomorrow. I can get that written up.
You have time. You have a few days.
Oh yeah. But I can get it in a few days and it'll get done. I'm not too worried about it.
And in the words of our Gothi Beast, anything exciting in your personal world to share with us?
Not really exciting. No, not really exciting. Some bad news, but I think y'all pretty much know it. Well, I know Galaxy knows what that is, but bad news about puppies and yeah. But we won't dwell on that. But
have you found homes for most of your babies?
For most of them, yeah. I still have the 2, the Shepherd and the Husky mix, but that's all I have left. The other one, whose nickname was Galaxy. That was not my choice, but it fits her. But she ended up finding a home with someone that has really bad depression, and she's gonna be trained for a service dog for him.
That's so wonderful to hear. I'm gonna move on before you tempt me with any of those puppies.
Oh, come on.
Russ, you're next on my screen. How's life?
Life is fabulous. How about you?
I'm actually alive, awake, alert, and enthusiastic.
All right. Those are all very good things, in my opinion, my humble opinion. So I guess you'd probably like to hear about some numbers, which are not exciting, but numbers are numbers. So here we go. Sorry, that was Loki. He is at my feet wanting attention.
Numbers are universal, and Loki always wants attention. These are normal things.
They are. They actually are. All right. So October, not a bad month. Actually, it was better than the last 2 months have been. A net gain of 99.75. October Patreon was 276.06, which was down significantly from 355.75 in September. So a drop of just under $80. It is dropping again by about 20 to 254 and a penny for November. Store sales in October were pretty good though, at just under $300, 288.92 cents for store sales, which is really healthy actually. It does help to bring the year-to-date up to a net loss of $22.49 through October 2022. November, as a sneak peek, looks like it's going to drop it down to, let's see. And November is a net loss of 70 so far, with a couple days left to report, so that might drop it down. We'll see. Performance forecast. It was a more active month. Way back when we projected to have revenue of $700, expense of $680 in October. We came in at $1,000 for revenue and just over $900 in expense. And that results in the net gain of $99.75 for October. We projected net gain of $20.79, so we did better, all things considered, for the month. Otherwise, things seem to be going not too shabby all the way around. Anybody have any
That
questions
sounds
about
good.
your old numbers?
No, that sounds good. It sounds like we're doing the right things. We don't see you much in the cyber world anymore. How are you personally?
I'm good. Picked up another rank in martial arts for the belly dance. That has been immensely fun. And have quite a bit more ink that you probably can't see, but like this whole arm and a good chunk of my back are colored. So, yeah.
I still have plans to make a calendar. I'm not going to embarrass you, although in Beast tradition, I do still have plans to make a calendar when you're ready.
Telling you, if Russ submits pictures, I will put the calendar together.
See?
All right, let me know what poses you want, and I will get you some pictures.
We need to get in touch. Reach out to one of us, and we will make this happen. The auction is almost over. I'll get to that a little later, but the auction's almost over. We're ready for our next event.
Oh, a calendar would be a fun one.
I think so too. Maybe even a couple of us, you never know.
There you go. Have all the chancellors have a calendar out there.
Right? Thank you so much, Russ. You do so much for us.
You're welcome.
Jay, you're next on my screen. How are you tonight? You're muted. We'll wait for you.
Oh, sorry. My tiny human was just screaming.
Do you need a minute? I can move on and come back? Or are you
no,
good?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. So everything's good on my end. Haven't had a lot of new members or anything like that. In my side of the world.
Should we start with congratulations? Welcome to being a chancellor.
Thank you.
Is this your first meeting?
As a chancellor, yes.
Yes.
But yeah, not much we haven't had any new membership or anything like that, so it's just me trying to figure my way around.
It's wonderful. I don't know how much you and Beast are working with, so I won't get too deep, but I know the military department has been working on a lot of really neat things in the past, so I'm sure once you get settled in, you'll start working on that with the growth of ATN. So welcome and thank you.
Of course.
And we look forward to seeing what comes. Is there any holidays or any remembrance in December we need to focus on?
Yeah, Civil Air Patrol's anniversary is December 1st. Ironically enough, started in 1941, 6 days before all the Pearl Harbor attack. So we've got those two coming up, the Space Force anniversary, and I believe something with the Coast Guard.
Wonderful. We'll look for that in the calendar on the website.
Yes.
All right. And in your personal life, do you have any news for us?
My horrible boss quit. Got the one that was causing me all of the quit. And the new one is amazing. She's been in charge of the office now for about 2.5 weeks. And the whole vibe has completely changed. And she is a heathen too. So I just found that out today. So
For those of you who can't see us, we are all silently cheering. That is a beautiful thing to hear the she, and that we are making representation in big places.
so I am working her on ATN. She would be my second coworker that I've gotten into the group. So
Wonderful. That is big news. Congratulations, and what a way to break into your new role.
thank you.
Nice, nice. I am quite happy to see. I love the person before you. She is my soul sister, but I am absolutely happy to see the next person step up and really fill those shoes.
Thank you.
Next on my list is my literal left hand, known as the assistant's assistant, our book club leader and chancellor of member affairs, Miss Sprinkle.
Oh, good evening, everyone.
I felt like we were on stage again for a minute. I'm not going to lie.
I kind of felt like I was, yes. I got a little nervous for a minute there, I won't lie either. So, member affairs. First of all, it's been a long couple months for me here, and I appreciate everybody and all the stuff and things and support I've had from everybody. I am all caught up on everything that has to do with member affairs. We have gained quite a bit in quite a few places, but we've also lost a little bit in some places as far as membership goes. So our Facebook public page has 18,004. Our public Facebook group still over 2K or 2.0K. Our members Facebook page has 264 members in it, which is awesome. Our Discord, we have 590 humans, which we kind of lost a lot of humans. I'm not sure how that works exactly with the counter. I have to look into that more in Me6 as we lost our guru recently. So we do have 306 members in the Discord, which is awesome because we had only 200 and, oh gosh, I wrote it down. I can't find it. We went up quite a bit in our Discord members. Our guests are at 145. Our TikTok followers are at 6,679. Twitter's at 4,689. Our Instagram, we did lose a few followers there. We're at 907. Our YouTube went up again. I know that's something we've been working on, so woot. Memento's been doing a lot of things that she's been posting. They've been posting to there. So up to 188 there. Our members, we approved 21 new members. So we are up to 390 official ATN members. And we only declined 2 this month. I had one that was unfortunately too young. So they got my lovely email telling them that we can't wait for them to reapply once they turn 18. And we will see them then. And another, we had, sometimes we have issues with some of our answers, and inclusion is a big part of ATN. And so when we don't have good answers to that question, sometimes we don't get to join. It says anything new, interesting for my department? Not really. I did lose my chair not too long ago. I think a lot of us are looking for chairs right now, but I moved to Missouri within the last month. So it's been crazy. New job, new location. Wonderful small little town here in Marionville, Missouri. About 40 minutes from our Goaty Beast and 30 minutes from our Scribe Galaxy. So enjoying it so far here. I think that covers me.
I love that you know me so well. You've answered all the questions. We're echoing too.
I'm sorry.
So thank you very much. Do you have any book club news?
Yeah. They've been awesome dealing with me in my move too. And so book club's been a little sporadic. We have book club always Thursday nights. Join us at 7:30 Central Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'm getting that down now too. We're reading the Poetic Eddas. We're about halfway through. And we plan to do a watch party here soon because, to be honest, it's been a lot for me, and I'm ready to just hang out with the bookworms and watch some Firefly. And I've been behind on my Spotlight, so look for a Spotlight to come out this weekend. I know this is pre-recorded, so December, though, I'm back on track.
Everything sounds wonderful, and I know you have moved closer to me, which is wonderful, but I also know that moves are hard. I'm hitting the 7th month, 8 months, and I'm finally starting to settle in and change my life because of it. So I definitely understand where you are and appreciate your energy here in ATN. Next, we're going to move to one of my personal heroes. I don't think they know that. So I'm admitting some things today for some reasons I'll get to when it's my turn. But one of my personal heroes, and next on my screen, is Callista, our Chancellor of Public Affairs.
First of all, you should not have me as a hero. Secondly, I'm flattered.
I know how hard you work. I love your creativity, and you juggle well. You're a beautiful human, and I'm honored to be your friend and have met you here on the council.
You're literally gonna make me cry. Stop it.
I'm trying so hard not to do that this meeting. Like, the fact that I'm leading this particular meeting is not okay with me, but it's okay. Life is good.
I'm just a few too many beers in to deal with this.
I would never drink before a meeting.
It was a day at work. Anyway, yes. So, not a whole lot new from my department. Gearing up for the winter newsletter. I have received Soul's submission. I have not had a chance to look over it yet, but I'm sure it's amazing, as his last one was. Beyond that, I have no submissions, but I do know that some of the emissaries are pooling their brains to come up with something in terms of their personal Yule traditions, which I'm very eager to include in the newsletter. Let's see, beyond that.
Deadline for submissions?
The deadline I have placed as the 14th because I'm aiming at the 15th and the 16th, like sometime in between those 2 days, to get the newsletter out. So the way I have it set up now, I can plug stuff in relatively quickly. So I let the deadline be a little bit closer to when I usually send it out. It's the 14th of December. Again, I'm looking for everything. Articles about like archaeological finds, recipes.
I promise my recipe and you will know it's coming. I know I'm usually first.
I know it's coming.
It's coming.
Yes. I like anything personal, like personal traditions that people have around Yule, family traditions that people have that, you know, are Yule related. I would be remiss if I did not say that I really would like a history article regarding the like dates and the changes in the dates and all that. So if someone wants to take that up, great. If not, I can probably put something together. That's pretty much it on the editor-in-chief bit. As far as public affairs go, Dan is still doing an amazing job. I know he's been really busy lately, and I do not mind at all having to like make posts at all. Like, I really appreciate Dan's gumption and chutzpah when it comes to getting stuff out for me. It's great. Could still like I wish we had more people on the PR team. I wish we had more people to create content and like give us more stuff to share. I was thinking earlier about Snapchat doing a story, but I don't like that's something that I'm gonna have to dig into to do like maybe a weekly story on Snapchat. Still need somebody to take over TikTok. And do you remember when we did the meme contest?
Oh my gosh, don't bring up one of my nightmares on this day alone. Yes, we got 7 submissions, 4 of which were absolutely inappropriate, 3 of which were possibly doable, but absolutely sold out. And we never chose a winner because Beast and I were mortified.
Okay. I wasn't sure where that ever went. So
I didn't even know. I wasn't even a week old in ATN when that happened, and
Yeah,
I
I
had
just
nowhere
joined.
to go.
I
I'm
will.
sorry.
No, it's fine. I will cross that off my list and come up with something else.
But we can do it again. We just need. So again, I was a week old. I was the assistant, not the scribe, and I had no clue how to help that happen, and it was horrific. Like the submissions I got, I had to delete from my computer recently and was like in tears as I was going, oh my gosh, I can't believe these are still here. It was bad.
Sorry. Okay. I will put a maybe next to that. And we will discuss amongst ourselves.
We have I just to interject real quick, we do have a good group in Discord going. So
yeah.
Bringing it back up wouldn't be, I think, a horrible idea.
We need to specify. You need to make a meme. Not steal a meme, not record a meme, not take some sultry image from the History Channel's Not a History Story Vikings and tell us a lore quote that may or may not be true on top of it. That's not acceptable. Please.
Yeah.
Beg of you.
I will come up with guidelines, and we'll put that back out to the Discord.
I think it could be fun, and we have some things that aren't necessarily being bid on in the auction, so we might have some great prizes available. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, yeah. I can work with that for sure. I think that's all I have.
That's wonderful. And, again, in true Gothy Beast honor, like, let's hear it. What do you got going in your world?
Gosh, so as a lot of you know, my mom died in February. My dad has just gotten remarried this past weekend. No, weekend before last. The 19th, whatever weekend that was, to an absolutely wonderful human being who is not trying to replace my mother, but trying to somewhat fill the void, which is very nice. So we got to go down to Alabama because my dad decided to move there, of all places. Got to go down to Alabama and see the family and meet this wonderful human being and be there for the wedding and be in the wedding. Got to spend a lot of time with my niece, who is 4 and is entirely too smart for her own good. She's so intelligent but has no context for anything. So she's just a joy to be around. And it was a kind of a whirlwind trip. I got to finally meet my best friend in person. We've been friends for 15 years and have never met in person. Got to meet him on the way back. Me and him and Ray grabbed lunch and just had a great time. And tomorrow I'm getting my tattoo finished, so ready for that. And that's pretty much, I mean, November has been a whirlwind.
That sounds like a lot, but so much positive.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
it's a lot of positive. I got a new quote unquote mom. I got a new sister. I got a crazy grandmother who was literally hitting on Ray the entire time we were down there.
You know, I hear in your voice that there's a lot of love and hurt you have to let go in some ways, but it sounds like it's a beautiful thing and you're handling it with such grace. And again, you become my hero.
It's been such a weird year.
Oh gosh, yes.
just bizarre on so many levels. But I'm still here. I'm still trucking. We're doing the best we can and ready to see what 2023 brings.
I actually I want to say I had a premonition, but I'm just that's just not fair. This is a recorded meeting. I know Beast will edit that out. But I just know that 2023 is going to be amazing in ways that people can't even imagine. Like it's there's a lot coming for all of us. I have faith in that. I really do. The universe is hearing. We're all standing together. Our communities are growing. There's equality for more religion and beyond. We are a religious group, and so that's where we stand. That's our foundation. But equality for life in general seems to be the thing. And as our PR person, you get to be the forefront of that amazing growth, not only in the world itself, but in our community. And
It is
that's
a daunting thing.
right.
It's a little terrifying, but
Feel the echo, really stand in the middle and be proud of the fact that you are the center of that echo as the voice of ATN. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I have to come back to Dan. This is your time to shine. We're in your department now. Man, you are always there, rain or shine, sick or not. You're like, give me 20 minutes. I need to breathe. I got you. No matter what, you're always there. And Corey Sprinkle before you was that person. She took anything and ran. And those were some really big shoes to fill. And you just jumped into them and were like, what you got? Do you have anything to add for us, Dan?
Not really. For those of y'all that know me really, you may know I'm an ROTC cadet. I'll be finding out pretty soon what my branch is going to be for that once I put on a gold bar and commission. But that's all I got.
Nice. Well, thank you for always being there for Carla and ATN and all of us. Not Carla, Callista. I'm sorry. Filling Beast's shoes is really, really difficult. I'm going to have to give some credit there. All right. I guess next on my list is Soul. I have much love for this gentleman as well. He has taken over the runes and the monthly runes and is leading the emissary. You're on mute, so I'm just kind of waiting for you there, Soul.
Oh,
there you
are. Oops. Yes.
How are you today?
I am okay. Tired, but okay. Not much going on my end. I kind of anticipated we'd be a little slow during the winter months. We lost an emissary this month. gained one. So we're still at 11 in the field, including myself. 4 events. Momo had a meet and greet, as did I. And I did my voice chat yesterday. Suzanne did her story time. And we have 4 planned for next month so far. I don't really see that changing. You know, as we get closer to the holidays and stuff, people get busy. So that's pretty much it there.
I know some of our affiliate kindreds are having Yule parties, but those usually aren't open to the public. I also know that some of our affiliates, since David isn't here, who handles that, I also know that some of our affiliate kindreds are planning on opening events in the new year to the public. So we should have some more come New Year.
Yeah, also, me and Jay are actually one of the new affiliates. So,
Yay!
been super exciting. A lot of work, but very, very cool.
I happen to be a chieftain of a kindred myself. I absolutely understand what you mean about a lot of work, but it's an honor to have your kindred with us. And that seems to be pretty big news.
Yes. I got some other stuff going on too. My wife is taking over a salon in January, so everything's good.
I'm glad to hear it. You are also somebody I absolutely respect here in ATN. I was so honored when you took over the runes and the monthly runes. You are very thorough and you interact with everyone. For those of you listening, if you're reading our daily runes and you have questions, Soul is someone I like to call a rune scholar. In a lot of kindreds, they have a rune master, but to call yourself a master is a pretty big title. And in one of our personal conversations, Soul and I realized we were both rune scholars. We study them regularly, and we help in different aspects post them for people to read and understand. And also he's not our Vitki anymore. I'm going to say it wrong. Its titles are so important, and I want to honor it. He is a
Mystical energy.
Say that again, please.
Isn't it the current of mystical energy?
Current of mystical energy. Thank you so much. Yes, Kurt, our current of mystical energy. He is a fascinating and beautiful human being. And he also posts runes and reads various aspects of the energies of the universe. But back to Soul, I just want to thank you. I super appreciate that you have taken that on as a rune scholar and to share your knowledge as you take the journey of Odin, learning our runes.
Problem. It's an honor.
Tonight we don't have David, and I haven't heard from him, but of course he's super busy in Florida with lots of projects, including a farm and a kindred himself. And our Gothi Beast is not with us this evening. From his front, I do have a reminder that we have Yule cards for the military. That is a beautiful program we've had for a couple years now. It's a free program. You can just go online on our website at awakenthenorth.org, and you can send a Yule card to any military active duty that you would like. We also have programs for sending Havamals and sending pocket altars, which you can find online. I want to highlight again that we need newsletter submissions. Anything is welcome. Don't be shy if you draw pictures of the gods or goddesses, if you're connected with the runes, if you are interested in drawing a picture or adding to the kitty corner. I usually like to do some kind of recipe with a history. But again, our Chancellor of Public Affairs has mentioned that you can do any kind of recipe, any kind of history, any kind of reflection on your Yule rituals. We want to hear from our members. We are a member-based group and we are worldwide. So share with us what you do and help us grow as a community. On that note, we also want to reflect on our loot boxes. That is something that the Patreons receive quarterly, and it's a chance for our merchants to show off their wares. And a lot of our merchants were also donating to the auction. Since I mentioned auction, tonight's the last night, and this is pre-recorded, so by the time you hear that, it's over. I did post on all the socials today, not all of them, the Facebook and Discord, that tonight is it. Get your bids in on that item you wanted more than anything, and I will have those out to you in the beginning of December before Yule. Also on our agenda tonight is that we need moderators and greeters. If you're a part of the Facebook community or the Discord community and you want to help your community, but you're not ready to submit an application for council or chair, moderators and greeters are important. We need people to keep an eye on things. If you're online a lot, it's a good place for you. Please feel free to reach out to any one of us and even just say on any of those platforms, hey, I want to help out. One of us will bring you into the circle and get you started. Also, content. I, as an artist, have been given the privilege of creating content for Facebook recently. It's a big step in my personal life. But Awaken the North really needs content. Do you want to talk about the gods and goddesses? Are you studying the sagas? Why are you in the heathen lifestyle is a topic that we're working on. Why do you heathen? What brought you here? Also, we're very willing to look into any topics of heathenry that you want to share. So you can contact Callista, our public relations chair, and let her know what it is you'd like to share. And you can make a video as a member, as a council member, as an interested party. We are looking for submissions. And we have a Yule card room in Discord. If you would like to exchange Yule cards with other heathens, there is a room in Discord that in the members area where you can leave your address and collect the addresses for other people. On the website, we again have the Yule cards for the military. For our coma, I just want to run over one more time. Please fill out your app completely. If you're hearing this and you're not yet a member, but you're interested in being a member, just fill that application out. The questions are there not to pry into your world, but to make sure that all of our members are safe in an inclusive heathen environment. So just answer the questions, fill it out, and our coma will get with you almost immediately. It never takes more than a couple of days at max. All of our council members are volunteers, and it's important to remember that we put a lot of hard work and personal time into making sure our community is safe for everyone. It's very important to us that we study safe, we share safe, and that no matter who you are, if you are in this heathen pagan environment, you are welcome, as long as you accept everyone who is also following this path with us or wants information on this path with us. I actually wrote on my agenda, delete this, don't cry. It's really strange to me that Beast had to handle his family tonight, but the gods and the universe work in very mysterious ways. Look, I'm a professional entertainer. We have to just take a second here. All right. This is my last meeting with ATN. It has been an absolute honor to work with you guys. I'm so touched by what Beast has built here and what all of you do for this community. But I made a pledge to my family when we moved to Missouri to create a farm. And I made a pledge to my kindred when I was asked to be the chieftain of a group here in Missouri. And so, with a very heavy heart, tonight is my last night as ATN scribe as far as our meetings go. I'll stay with the group, much like our Grey Wolf has, until you have found somebody who can step into my shoes. But it's time for me to focus on my career as an artist, because Facebook has given me an amazing opportunity to help support my family with my artwork. And my kindred is trying to create a safe community space for heathen children and heathen families. And so before we close the meeting tonight, I just want to say I love you all. And thank you for letting me be here with you this last year. Now let's get rid of Craig before I cry any harder.